I think they got so many bands, they don't need artists from elsewhere.
You are so tired after a tour? Or?
No, it's just about the jet lag, you know.
Mm.
It was the first time I went so far.
Mm.
So I was like, 6 hours of jet lag, and like, whoa, I'm used to like 2 or 3 maximum, and whoa, it's quite hard. But I'm gonna be fine, I'll be fine tomorrow. I have to be fine tomorrow, we're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, where do you play tomorrow?
Paris. Yeah.
Yeah, and you went to the United States for 4 shows? Or?
Yeah. Okay. New York.
Yeah, was this the first time there? Or?
It was the first time, yeah. It's really, you've been there before?
No, never.
Man, it's really cool. It's really cool. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought I wouldn't like it at all because it's like all the American way and blah blah blah. But actually, it's really cool. They're really not like you think they could be.
Okay, but there's some interest coming from America into the Tellers, or that you went there, or is it just to promote yourself there?
I think we signed a record deal like a year ago, and no, they just called us like 2 months ago saying, hey, we got a few promo shows for you. I think it could be like crowded and packed. You know, you should just swing by and play a few shows and have fun and see the city and the country. And it went actually pretty well. They got, I think, expectations from us there. So it's gonna be cool.
Is it good to have expectations, or?
I don't know. Sometimes when you've got too high as expectation, you're just a bit disappointed when they just disappear at the end. But I think you have to have expectations. Otherwise, you'd never do anything.
Did it ever happen that you had expectations but it didn't happen, so you became disappointed?
It happened once, because we were supposed to be signed in the UK, which was kind of, you know, the British dream about music and blah 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 blah. But it never happened, and we were like thinking about it for months and months, and at the end they just call you and say, nah, it's not going to work out, boys, you should just stay in Europe, I mean on the continent.
Why didn't it happen?
I don't really know actually. We were on a label that was bought by another one, and people got fired, and so it wasn't the same team at all anymore, and it was weird. That's disappointing.
Okay. Do you still have that dream of breaking through?
Not really.
No?
Not really. No, I'm too old to have the UK dream again. Still.
Yeah, why do you think it isn't possible anymore?
I think they got so many bands. They don't need artists from elsewhere, somewhere else. Yeah.
You don't have the feeling you can bring something new there. Or?
But even though someone could, I mean, like being from another country than the UK and bringing something new into the UK, I think they just wouldn't care, because you're not British. Just fuck off. I think.
Well, about this new album, Close the Evil. How do you think this album challenged you?
As a what?
How do you think this album challenged you as a person or as a musician?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I never know what to say to these questions. I don't know. I really don't know.
Because what happened after the previous album? The whole band disbanded, and there were a lot of changes.
Yeah, we went on tour for like a year and a half. It was like really exhausting, physically and mentally, and we just kind of, Charles and I just split because he didn't want to be on the road anymore. He was like kind of sad of not being home. He missed his family and things like that. So we just thought we should stop there. Basically, he wanted to do the studio things, like record the album, but not come in with us on tour, which is, I don't think it's quite acceptable for a band. You know, if you make songs together, you have to play them together and be a real band on the road as well as you are in the studio. So he just left, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna stop making music. It was cool, it was funny. We sold a bit of discs, and it's fine with me. But then, you know, the label called me and said, hey, we know you got a few songs, blah 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 blah. We know you still rock. we know Fab could make something cool with you. So I just called Fab and said, hey, you want to try? And he just gave me the push I needed. Like, you know, take that guitar, take that pen, and finish the songs you've got.